Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Saturday. It is the 29th of March 2025. Gonna look at the fifth race from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the featured fifth race from Aqueduct, which is quite a good race here. It's the Stud Muffin starter allowance. It's going for a purse of $85,000. Race for 4-year-olds and upwards here, which never started for a claiming price of 25,000 or less in 2024 2025. We feel the 10 horses going to the main track. The distance of ground of 2,200 meters or mile 3/8 on the Aqueduct main track. Now with the 5 horse Bold Endeavor as the top selection, we're going to go 5-3-4-1 in the superfecta. 5-3-4-1 super. Top selection 5 horse Bold Endeavor. This 9-year-old gelding by Bernardini here. Ilke Caramachi trains. Gets Gonzalez up in the saddle. The horse's most recent appearance to the races came in claiming 40 here at Aqueduct, the mile 8th and 23rd of February, and he won by 4 1/4 lengths that day. He hasn't shown a lot of this forwardly pace in his last 2 races. He let them go up front. They crawled up front, but he slowly moved his way into the race. When he had the turn of foot, he flew home clear and he kept opening up by 4 3/4 lengths. It wasn't the world's deepest race, but it was still a very good run. If he could show some pace from where he's drawn, should really suit him well. I think he's definitely run races fast enough in the past, like a win here. I think his old bones get here first to the winner's circle today. He ran two back and claiming 35 at Aqueduct Mile 8th and 23rd January, and he won by 6 1/2 lengths that day again. Not showing a lot of pace that day. They went a little bit faster than the race afterwards. They went 112 to 3/4, which really suited up for him. And then he just flew home in the lane, winning going away, 90 bar. That was a very good run. And then prior to that, claiming 20 at Aqueduct over the one-turn mile, finishing second by 2 1/2 lengths. Don't need something more, but he got down the race course okay. If you look at some of the races last year, and we're going back to 2023. Those were very tough races he was in at Saratoga and at Aqueduct. He's down on glass to the start allowance. I think longer trips should suit him well. I think he's a very likely winner. I think 3 horse winning on the weekends can win also for Jack Abrams and Gonzalez. He won by more than a baker's dozen here back over the mile quarter in mid-January. Won by 14 lengths with a 1-1 buyer from a tracking trip. He came home clear. He had to run this time against tougher competition a couple weeks later. He just never really got going. He finished sixth by 24 lengths. He just got outclassed by the others, way down in class back to a longer trip, which I think is to suit him well. He's forwardly paced. At 6-1, we'll use him in the pick four here. And I also think the 4 horse here, Strapped, can win also for Ruben Silvera. He won going a mile and a quarter here on the 20th of February from a tracking or come from the back of the pack. Winning by 3 1/4 a length. He was stupidly wide, but he came home clear. Very good run. Prior to that, he got interfered and in the lane going a mile and eighth in that start allowance race. Finished second by nose, but because of the small margin of victor, because of the small margin of him of the placers that day, they placed him up first, which I thought was the right thing because there was some interference in the lane which cost him the win. And then he ran over the 1 turn mile in the start allowance race where he finished sixth by 6 1/4 lengths, where he was wide and just need the race. Another horse coming to a longer trip. He's aqua form as recently hasn't been half bad. Let's use him on the ticket. Probably today is your best card of the year at Aqueduct so far. So, make sure you play these pick fours and pick sixes today. But to recount my selection for the fifth from Aqueduct, it is the Stud Muffin, named after a very good horse. Gonna take the 5 horse Bold Endeavor. Give kudos to the 3 horse win on weekends and the 4 horse Strapped. 5-3-4-1 super, 5-3-4 in the multi race. So good luck to them. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.